Hi, I'm sorry that I'm having technical difficulties, but that's just who I am. I am not good with any kind of tech. You come sit in my lap. And we are getting ready to paint for you if I can figure out how to work my phone. So today we're going to do Proverbs 11, verse 20. He who refreshes others will himself be refreshed. This girl refreshes me. But I've just been struggling lately, feeling heavy-hearted for people who are losing jobs, people who are struggling financially. We don't know what's going to happen, but I think, how can we refresh others even in a difficult season? And so, as this is a difficult season, and I'm having a difficult season with my phone, I'm so sorry, but we're going to paint for you today. Are you ready to paint?
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to be my helper and my co-host. But I would love to know if you have a creative way that you have loved people well during this time, because we've never done this before. And so I'd love to know how we can love people well. Earlier, we had a little picnic in our car so we could see some friends, didn't we? Yes. So this little sweet girl is going to work her pastels, and I am going to show you on watercolor. So we're going to make one quick line. I'm going to do a horizontal piece today. I have my T. Don't forget your T. That's a very important step. Can you have what, love bug? Yeah, use those. Use those.
No.
So you can show them that in a second, okay? So right now I'm going to start with a diagonal line, just making this about a third of the way. So if this was two, like right here, if I divided this paper into 3, 1, 2, 3, I have a diagonal line with a pencil right here. I'm going to make a diagonal line, actually more straight line right about here. So we got a straight little platform like a diving board. And then we're going to have a diagonal line that's going to separate a third of the paper. And then on the other side of that diagonal line, let's make another straight line. Okay. And then about 2 inches down, a straight line. Make these very light so we can erase. And then an inch after that, another straight line. So right now we have 1 horizontal, 2, 3, 4 horizontal. Sorry, 1 horizontal, 1, and then the parallel lines, the straight parallel lines. Okay, so I'm going to start with my actual paint brushes right here. Jilly, what color should we work on today? What's your favorite? I also have these no-bake cookies that my friend made me. She was the hands and feet of Jesus to me. I lovingly refer to them as protein bars, power bars. So don't you think that these are healthy, Jill? Peanut butter in them. You want one? No! How dare you? What's our color, Jill? What do you think? Oh, you like blue? You want to do blue? Okay. Blue's my favorite right now, too. So calming.
I'm going to do
Block lettering. Just straight up and down. I like to make my crossbars a little lower. He who... And I'd love for you to send me what you've done and send me who has refreshed you, because that's always encouraging. And maybe how. He who... On that first line, I probably should have even moved this farther over, because I'm going to write refreshes right here, but it'll be okay. We'll work with it. Try not to lean on this, baby. Okay?
Is that for you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's for you. You're going to try it. I promise you'll love it. She's trying the no-bake cookie, everybody. What do you think? Huh? Do you like it? So refreshes, I'm going to do in a cursive. And I'm going to come back and do that foligraphy on it. Refresh. Make sure I don't misspell. I'm going to try to follow these lines, like make it bigger up here, bigger up here. Refreshes. Try not to. Okay. Refreshes. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to see, you can see that's not too pretty. this is just the basic, and I'm going to come back in and just thicken the downstroke. And if there's like a little space in some of your lettering, just go ahead and thicken that area too to make it look like you meant to do it. Today's supposed to be beautiful, and well, it is beautiful right now, and so we are gonna go to the lake in a little bit and jump in the lake, aren't we, sis? Mm-hmm. That's gonna be fun. As for that, what do you think? Yeah, maybe. You gonna swim in your pajamas? If you're gonna paint something different, you can. And I can help you with your cursive letters if you want.
Could you tell me that?
Sure.
But I only know that that's an L.
That's right. Very good.
An L.
He who refreshes others.
J.
Good
L.
job.
L.
Now with my
J.
others, I'm actually going to use, let's see if I can find a nice blue. I'm going to use my watercolor pencil because it's easy to use, and you can do this whole thing with watercolor pencils if you want to. Jill, you can use watercolor pencils if you like. So right here, I'm going to throw in a lowercase e just for fun. And what I'm trying to do is follow this line and this line to make those grow. Just to give it a little distinction. There we go. I'm going to thicken those lines so when I put the water on it, it will make it pop. And then I'm going to line while I still have this watercolor what is this? Watercolor pencil. I was going to call it a watercolor marker. Watercolor pencil in my hand, and I'm going to others. So right here we're going to write will himself, and this line is going to only say be. So we're going to extend all the way. I'm just writing the word be, and I'm bringing the line from one side to the other. So if you want, you could here do your word be and then take the line out afterwards if you'd like to do that. It's a good way to start. You don't have to get it all in one foul swoop. But I will go over that line so that that color will really pop when I add water to it. Okay. Be refreshed. So now I'm going to go back to my same color blue. I'm glad we're doing this in blue, Jill, because that reminds me of the water you just got me, because that was refreshing. That's an R. You're doing so good. Do you want me to help you in just a little bit, or you want to do it on your own? Okay. If you'll just hang on.
Could you help me with the letters that are cursive?
Yes. Why don't you just wait on the cursive letters and we'll do those together, okay? So right now we're doing will himself.
Messed up. There's a P.
That's okay. Need some more color in that. Okay. I tell you what, I'm so thankful for my kids' ages for this season. I feel like they're at a good age where they can play with each other, try to find the positives. They really have been troopers about it. Probably much better than me. Okay, himself. You want to? Okay, just flip it over, love bug. What if you did a unicorn? I could draw one out for you. You want to do that? In a little bit, you can. She wants to FaceTime someone. She's done with this. Okay, so now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go over this with water. Hold on. I'm gonna go take my water brush, and go over each letter. Sister, why don't you just paint a rainbow? Jill loves painting rainbows. Loves all things rainbows and unicorns. Okay. I learned this first at Kanakuk because they always talked about being I'm third. God first, others second, yourself third. And I think one thing I love so much about Kanakuk is I saw people actually live this out in a practical way that I'd never known before. So it challenged me and showed me how to practically love people, because I had some really great teachers who just did it in real life. Others. Okay. Now I'm going to come back and do the word be. Be. Are you eating?
No.
You should eat that cookie. It's delicious. The protein bar. Oh, was it good? Yeah. There we go. Be refreshed. So we're going to finish with a nice big refreshed, and we're going to do it in bold letters. I'm going to even use a darker blue, but same brush. And I'm going to try to take my word all the way across. Refreshed. I wish you could see Jill. She has her giant art set that she has brought down. She is ready to get started. I'll show you in just a second. Let me get to the stopping point. Refreshed. I hope that you've been enjoying these or sharing these, because I love being able to share God's word. But it's not just for us. To me, this is relaxing to paint it. But then who can I share God's word with? Because I feel like now more than ever, this is a season we're needing to refresh others. Yes, baby.
I need a water.
You need this water? Sure.
Tiny dip paintbrush in it. Give paintbrush.
Okay. Come back. And on this, I'm going to darken. I'm going to just thicken all of my straight up and down lines. If you have any fun Easter ideas, I'd love to know them. Be refreshed. Then we're going to come back and we're going to erase all of our lines. There we go. We're going to erase our lines, and I'm going to go ahead with a pencil and I'm going to write Proverbs 25:11. Actually, I need to make sure that is the right verse. I think it is. Proverbs, no, 11:25. Good thing I did it. Hope I didn't mess you up. Proverbs that have been like, that girl is crazy. She does not have her Bible right. 25. And then I'm also going to sign it right here, as all artists do. Taking my eraser next, I'm going to come and erase all of those lines to the best of my ability. And then, to act like water, we're going to do a few different shades of color as our backdrop today. And I always get refreshed being at the beach. So we're going to pretend we're at the beach today and do beachy colors in the backdrop. just do a wash in beachy colors. So wouldn't it be fun if we were just sitting at the beach together painting? That would be awesome. I wish you were here at my house. I would give you a cup of tea. We could sit together. Now I have made some of my lines probably a little too, might be able to see a little bit of them, but I'm going to try to get most of that junk off there. Uh-oh, messed up a letter, but that's okay. Okay. He who refreshes others will himself be refreshed. Now I'm going to use an inch brush. I'm going to start with a yellow. That's going to be our shoreline. And around refreshed, I'm going to do yellow all the way around. And then I'm going to add water. Lots of water, as much as possible, especially right here, because this is where we're going to start another color. So please be generous with the water. And if you're like me and you've kind of messed up a little words, or like right here wherever I've smudged that, this is your opportunity to kind of come in there with your other color and try to clear away those smudges to the best of your ability. You probably did not mess up at all. That's just me trying to speed up and not taking my time. So I'm going to go a little bit in between each letter, but I don't want to touch the letters to the best of my ability. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to move on to a lighter blue. I'm going to start from the outside. Lighter blue, and start from the outside. This is almost a blue-green, what I'm doing right here. And I'm going to bring it in. This is where the sand is meeting the ocean. And so we might want to leave a little bit of white in there, just like kind of when it comes up on the ocean shore, there's just a little bit of foam. But like right here, if I can fix that edge, I'm going to try to. I'm going to start up here where there's not as much wording, down to touch where my other letters or my other color is. Definitely try lines that I drew out, my little cheating lines to show me where to put all the letters. And again, try not to get too close to the letters, because it gets confusing as to what's a ocean wave and then what is the actual letter that you're trying to communicate God's word with. Okay. Jill, was it last night that all the girls were in one room?
Yeah.
So about 9 o'clock,